Oh my gosh, it's happening. It's happening. Rope drop. Look at the masses. It's just.
Don't turn around.
Don't. This is rope drop it. This is rope drop at Animal Kingdom. We're kicking Genie Plus to the curb.
Is it possible to do everything in Disney's Animal Kingdom without Genie Plus?
Let's find out. Lately, optimizing your experience at Disney World and having the best day ever is often tied to technology, specifically Genie Plus. Today, we're at Disney's signature wildlife park, Animal Kingdom, and we are going to use all of our knowledge as Disney experts and all its cast members to do everything, shows, rides, at Animal Kingdom without using Genie Plus. I'll be very curious to see what happens. We are rope dropping Flight of Passage, but early entry was this morning. It started at 7:30. The park is opening at 8 o'clock, so we will see how busy the line is. Obviously you can see people in their avatar tails are already running to Flight of Passage.
So in case you aren't familiar, Genie Plus is Disney's paid skip the line service, and it comes in 3 different tiers. The first one is a free tier. Anyone can utilize that, and it's where you're going to access the Genie tip board, where it's going to suggest things for you to do throughout the day. However, we don't really recommend using that one all of the time. The second one is going to be Genie Plus itself. That is the second tier. This is the first of the paid tiers that can range anywhere from $15 to $35 a day per person. This is where you're going to get to skip most of the lines in Disney World. But not all of them. That is Genie's last tier, the individual lightning lane tier. In every single park except for Magic Kingdom, there is one individual lightning lane that you can purchase for an additional fee that, again, ranges from $15 to $35 per lightning lane. And then over in Magic Kingdom right now, they actually have 2 individual lightning lanes for 7 Dwarfs Mine Train and the brand new Tron roller coaster. Okay, we've at least made it into Pandora. This is the line for Flight of Passage. And it looks like we are headed into probably Africa.
This is bananas.
You never been back here for this?
No, because I typically, if I'm gonna do Flight of Passage, I'll use Genie Plus.
Short. Welcome to the real world, kid. It's harsh here.
This is not, oh gosh, immediately our no Genie Plus day is
great.
Oh. We are feeling a little bit hopeful because typically they move the lines as quickly as they can in the morning, and that is just due to the rope drop, trying to get people through as quickly as possible. Typically most things aren't broken down early in the morning, which means they're able to use every single platform that they can.
All right, so it's been about 19 minutes since the park opened and about 10 minutes since we got in line, and we are almost to the actual official queue.
We were pretty in front of the line, like during rope drop. We got in line at 8:09. It's a posted wait of 90 minutes.
It was about 45 minutes during early entry, so we knew coming in this would not be a successful walk-on rope drop.
No, absolutely not. But we'll see how long it takes us to get through. Oh wow, it's a 105-minute wait, but we're moving pretty quickly.
We're trucking through here. 8:24.
8:24. That's not bad. We were all the way on that bridge.
Yeah, into Africa.
Into Africa. We were almost in Africa.
So if you have not had the chance to check out Flight of Passage, it's a really fun flight simulator ride that takes you on the back of a Banshee, and you get to fly through Pandora. It's a really beautiful ride, easily the most popular here in this park, and even though I don't love a long wait time, I highly, highly recommend it. Even if you can't rope drop it, maybe wait till the end of the day, because this one is really special. We are pretty deep into the caves. There's a lot of Navi art here, and it's taken us about 30 minutes to get here. That's kind of it. Wrong ride, but fair. Okay, so after 40 minutes, we've made it into the forest room. I love this room. It's very relaxing and quiet and cool. Pro tip, there are bathrooms mid-line here, and if you think you don't need them, you're wrong.
There's still a lot more line left.
There's a lot more line left. Utilize the bathrooms if you think you might need to. Okay, after 1 hour, we've been divided into groups. So we're almost to the pre-show.
60 minutes.
60 minutes.
Starring Anderson Cooper.
And Emma and Sage.
Yeah.
9:16.
9:16.
We made it to pre-show.
Okay, start scan.
It's always a good ride. It's only 9:32, which means we should probably still, technically, I would still consider this rope dropping time. But the two rides that are probably the highest wait time that are probably going to go up is Kilimanjaro Safari, which is 60 minutes, and Navi River Journey at 50 minutes. My first instinct is because we're already here, is Navi River Journey.
Yeah, have you had the breakfast biscuits here?
The biscuits?
Yeah, they're sausage biscuits.
Oh, no, I haven't had the biscuits
They're
here.
good.
Okay. All right, let's do it. You're on that food train? Riding that ride, and I just thought to myself, I was like, this is a genuine smile.
No, I know. I could be in the worst mood. It could be 7 a.m. and I'm in a bad mood at 7 a.m. I'll tell you the truth. I am. I'm in such a good mood now.
Right.
It's so good.
That's good. It was a good way to start the day.
A great way to start.
We've got a lot more stuff to make happen today. Emma, my Hollywood studios ride everything with no genie. I would just ride. Didn't eat until 2.
Well, that's not gonna happen here.
Emma,
I refuse.
Emma needs food, so
Always.
we're gonna get some breakfast and then we're gonna go ride Navi River Journey. It's only at a 50-minute wait, so Navi River Journey, for some reason, because I think it's attached to Pandora. Not a lot happens on the ride, but I think just for the pure fact that it's attached to Pandora, I think it gets a really, really high weight.
It is beautiful. It's also very low capacity because it's a slow-moving boat ride.
It's a slow-moving boat ride, but also, what? All right, but we're gonna go ride Navi River Journey, and hopefully the breakfast doesn't set us back too much.
Oh no, this is an eat-in-line breakfast. I'm not here to waste time.
Okay, good.
I know what I'm doing. Come on. All right, so it is still breakfast time. I personally love eating in the parks. This is my favorite thing about Disney World, is getting to try all the foods. So we're gonna go to Pangu Pangu. This is just a fun little quick service that is a walk-up. You cannot mobile order here, but they have famous things like the Night Blossom drink. They have the Pangu Lupia. I personally am here for the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. And that's what I'm gonna get me and Sage. And then maybe I'll get myself a drink, I don't know.
All right, we're about to head into Navi River Journey, which is currently a 50-minute wait. It is 9:37 right now. Navi River Journey is a slow-moving boat ride through a Pandoran bioluminescent rainforest. We see the vegetation, the wildlife of Pandora in this beautiful rainforest. It's lit up in this bioluminescent, beautiful. I can't stop saying bioluminescent because that's one of my favorite things about Pandora is its daytime look and its nighttime look. And here in Pandora, when the sun goes down, that's kind of when you get this really beautiful nighttime bioluminescent look all throughout Pandora, not just here in Navi River Journey. We got the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits for our Navi River Journey line. And
I got the Night Blossom.
The Night Blossom.
This is my favorite little special treat.
Solid sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich for our maybe 50-minute wait. I don't think it's going to be 50 minutes. The line is moving very fast. And the second we got in, a bunch of people followed behind us. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Always eat in line. Save your time. They're just plain sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, but they're nice and portable, and it's a good butter biscuit.
It feels like gas station food in a way. It's like on the go.
It's also a nice non-sweet breakfast option. When it comes to Disney quick options, a lot of them are sweet, like donuts or pastries.
Or that
I like
awful lumpia, the Pangu Lumpia. Oh, just rough. What's the time? Oh, it's 50.
Hey.
Oh, 54.
Okay.
Officially 10:46. Everest is 35-minute wait, but I think we can probably do that anytime because the single rider line. Kali River Rapids is a 25-minute wait, so I think we're good. I know, but we've got to do it at some point. And the longest wait is Kilimanjaro Safari at 80 minutes. at 10:47.
I feel like in my gut it's gonna drop.
You feel like we should do something else?
Yes.
You feel like in your gut it's going to drop.
Yeah.
I am just nervous that if we wait, because typically in the middle of the day, that's when things are going to be the highest wait times.
The Kilimanjaro, the animals go up, the hotter it gets. So people don't want to wait.
Yeah, but people don't. I mean, people who watch AllEars know that, but does the normal consumer know that? So we're gonna try out an interesting theory, just because there's actually.
If we're wrong, we're wrong.
We're gonna try, because typically the time to go ride Kilimanjaro Safari is in the morning or the evening. That's when the temperatures are coolest and and the animals are gonna be the most active. We're gonna experiment that people know that the best time to see the animals are in the morning and the evening, and we might try and do a lunch rush of Kilimanjaro Safari and just experiment and see what happens. So we're gonna go see a show?
Yeah.
This was a No Genie Plus day, but now it's turned into a eat everything in line day. So we're actually gonna go wait in the Festival of the Lion King line for the noon show. Now it is 11:05 currently. Now, and I know that seems excessive, getting in line literally almost an hour before the show starts. However, it is a very busy day. In order to get a good seat, or in order to get in the theater at all, you might have to arrive to the theater 30 to 45 minutes in advance, and especially on busy days, sometimes up to an hour, if you're looking to get a solid seat and you're not in the nosebleeds, or in the cheap seats, if you will. But we grabbed a quick snack while we wait in line, and we'll just kind of hang out for a bit. Now, Festival of the Lion King is a production. It's a live entertainment show that celebrates the music and the cultural of the Lion King. It's not a retelling of the Lion King like Finding Nemo's basically a retelling of Finding Nemo. This is truly just a celebration of the music and the culture with singers, dancers, acrobats, fire dancers, aerialists. It's a pretty awesome show. That's the current line. But it's 11:35. We are currently being let into the theater. Emma, can you smell it? The live entertainment?
Oh.
Oh, these are solid seats.
They are solid seats. That's what you get in line early.
Yeah, that is why you get in line early. Look at this. This is the giraffe section.
Giraffes next in the air and will eat.
We just got out of Festival of the Lion King, and I'm telling you, such a good time. What would you describe that feeling at the very end, where everybody is just like dancing and singing, and like they do this really cool like gospel arrangement of the Circle of Life?
You know that feeling when you're watching like a really good movie at the end and everything's working out and your chest is just like full and you like are breathing hard and you're smiling and there's just sometimes little tears? That's how I would describe it.
We just had corn, Emma, and I would now like popcorn. So we're gonna just continue on this entertainment train, and then hope that the lines go down just a little bit. And sometimes you play your cards right, and you get to the show 15 minutes before the show starts, and they're still letting people in. Thank goodness. Yes. Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond is a musical adaptation of the Pixar movie Finding Nemo. Now, it is a retelling of the movie Finding Nemo. However, if you're familiar with it from the past, it is a little bit different. It's not just a retelling. This actually takes place in the timeline of Finding Dory. And it's basically told by the members of the Tank Gang. So they're recounting the memories of what happened when Nemo was lost, and they found Dory, and there were sharks. It's about a 25-minute show with Broadway-style caliber lights and arrangements. It was arranged by the same people who did Frozen, Avenue Q. It is, if you love Finding Nemo, it is a pretty moving story. It's quickly paced, but it still has a lot of heart. And it's indoors, which is always a bonus.
Okay, we just finished Finding Nemo. Honestly, that one is a little bit controversial since it's changed. A lot of people don't like it as much. I still think it's super sweet. I cry because I think about my dad every time.
Oh, I cry too, just because it's pure raw emotion.
It's so good. Live entertainment, you guys. Next, I think we're gonna head over to Expedition Everest and maybe hop in that single rider line, because lines are still looking a little hefty.
Yeah, right now.
But it's early. It's
a
still
65-minute wait right now.
65-minute wait for Everest, but it's still before park hopping time. So let's hope that will work some favors for us in the end.
Typically, single rider is, famously known to be extremely short. I mean, I'm talking maybe 10, 15 minutes. I know, I'm probably jinxing us right now, but literally 10 to 15 minute wait for a single rider. You will, 99.99% of the times, you will not be riding together. Single rider, here we go.
Exactly 1:30.
Exactly 1:30. Let's see how long we get through the single rider line. So the strategy is we're making a calculated risk here.
Betting it all.
We're betting it all on this. So we're hoping that single rider is a short enough wait. We've only been in line for 2 minutes. It's moving pretty quickly. But by the time this is over, we're going to head on over to Feathered Friends in Flight. That will be our final live entertainment show. And hopefully we'll get, once the crowd starts to go down later on in the afternoon, evening, we'll just knock out rides. Go bam, bam, bam.
That's my plan.
141. We've been in here for about 10 minutes. Not bad. Making it happen.
Nailed it. On and off in 18 minutes. We only waited for
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. So it really works out well if you're willing to split up with your group. I prefer it this way because I love Everest and don't want to wait.
She doesn't like her friends.
Well, I'm just... Up next on our list of attractions and rides is our last live entertainment show, and it's Feathered Friends in Flight. This is such a fun show all about birds and training and what all they can do, and honestly, this one is super underrated. This is probably, outside of Festival of the Lion King, my favorite live show here, and so many people skip it. I highly, highly recommend this one. It's just cool, it's neat, and there are some interactive segments, which I think everybody should get to see.
So here we are at Feathered Friends in Flight. We are here a little early just to make sure we get our preferred seat because it is a very busy day at the park, and our preferred seat is actually all the way in the back. These are basically benches, stadium seating benches in a way. They're metal, they're hard, they're tough. Not great for people with bad backs. Not to say we have bad backs, but oh yes, we do. But here you can actually kind of lean, which is nice.
You can lean and you can bring food and drinks in here, which I think is pertinent to an outdoor show.
Absolutely. Food, drinks, and leaning. This was a pro tip with Emma and Sage. Right now, the shortest wait is Dinosaur. Asia is right next to Dinoland USA. So we are going to make a quick hop, jump, and a skip to Dinoland USA to hop on one of our favorite attractions. Literally one of our favorite attractions here at Animal Kingdom, Dinosaur. Dinosaur is a high-thrill attraction where you make a jump back in time to the late Cretaceous period, and you are chased by a terrifying dinosaur as you try and bring back an actual dinosaur from the past. I always say this to anybody who will listen, but if you're interested in riding Dinosaur, please read the warning signs. There are dark places, scary dinosaurs, crazy movement, you're being jerked around like nobody's business, loud noises. Just please read the warnings. But it is one of M&I's favorite attractions here at Animal Kingdom. One thing I love about this queue is that there are actual fossils inside this queue donated by different organizations. So technically, you're actually walking through a dinosaur museum right now. We made it to the pre-show room. 20 minutes. Not bad.
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks.
Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the iguanodon, and get out before that asteroid hits. Let's roll! Okay, now let's go get that dino. Hang on! I'm tracking a big dino on the scope. Could be ours. Computer, full stop. Identified. Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go! Four-wheel drive, move it! Impact. Brace yourself! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it!
So, we were just discussing.
I'm just glad we did.
We might not make it without Genie Plus.
Yeah, the issue with Animal Kingdom is a lot of things only run until a certain time. They don't always go until the end of the night.
Yeah.
And basically 2 of our biggest rides close in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And they're both over an hour wait.
Wait.
I don't know where it is.
Safari closes at 7.
Oh.
Safari closes at 7, but randomly Cali River Rapids closes
At 6.
And also to get to the Rafiki's Planet Watch, I believe that also closes at 6 as well. That's the big thing to remember about Animal Kingdom is that, again, remember when we did our Genie Plus challenge here at Animal Kingdom, you, me, and Quincy, where all we were doing was ride. We weren't even doing shows that day. So the big thing that takes up your time is if you want to do all the shows and the rides, crocodile is a crocodile.
We don't have time.
We don't have time. Back to Asia for Cali River Rapids. Right now, Cali River Rapids is currently a 60-minute wait. Boo. Which means then immediately after that, we have to go to Africa for Wildlife Express, which gets you to Rafiki's Planet Watch, which I will die on this hill. Quincy's like, you gotta do it because it's an attraction. And I'm like, no. It is a mode of transportation to get you to Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree.
Thank you. I mean, it's different than the Walt Disney World Railroad because that alone, it takes you around in a circle, like the People Mover. That takes you in a circle. There's a drop off. There's a couple different drop off locations, or there's one drop off location. This
Technically, Hogwarts Express is an attraction, and it just goes back and forth.
that's because things happen on it. There's an experience on it.
Well, you get to see behind the scenes at Disney here.
Those are things that are necessities.
People pay to do that sometimes.
No, I wholeheartedly do not believe Wildlife Express is an attraction. And say what you will about me. All right, it is 4:35. We made it to where they cut off the time, so it's been around 40 minutes. Emma's not excited about getting wet. This Cali River Rapids or Popeyes at Universal?
Cali.
What? It is not as bad as, yeah.
I don't think.
At Popeye's Valley Adventure, you get soaked. So what's interesting about Cali River Rapids is in order to get onto the boat, you actually have to get on a rotating platform, and it's not super accessible. There's definitely a pretty big step down to get into your raft. Now, if you do want to ride it, and you do need some extra access, there is a separate loading area. But look, I mean, it's a pretty hefty step down here. It's so sad.
Thank you. Enjoy your journey.
We're back.
Don't bring it up.
We did it. Oh no. This is so bad. Yeah. It's a baby drop. Baby drop. Okay, we're okay. Good. That's kind of pretty though. I meant not the deforestation, but
Wow, Sage. You want to deforest the planet? Gotcha.
no, I mean.
Noted.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
my gosh. Too much.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Well, we're wet.
Could have been worse. I'm not gonna lie.
We did go backwards, and it could have been worse.
Could have been a lot worse. I learned my lesson and I brought a hairbrush. So that helps, pro tip. Find it on AllEars style.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll take that.
Okay, not bad.
I'll take it. I'll take that.
It's 4:50, and we have to do
Two things in 2 hours.
2 things in 2 hours. Wildlife Express,
Yep.
which I think will be very easy. Wildlife Express, because that closes at 6, and then the safari, and then TriceraTop Spin, and it's tough to be a bug, and I think that's it.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
we might make it then.
I think we'll make it.
All right. So we are headed to the Wildlife Express, which apparently it's an attraction and not just a mode of transportation. Hard disagree, but it's fine. We'll do it. The Wildlife Express is a train that takes you to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Over at Rafiki's Planet Watch, that's where you can find the affection section, where you can, it's like basically a petting zoo. The animation experience, where you can learn to draw some of your favorite wildlife creatures. And you can also see Animal Kingdom's efforts for conservation. Wait a minute. It appears.
I bet it was high.
Oh yeah, no, 4:30. Good to know. Well, so interesting thing that I don't think has ever happened, because on the app it said 6 o'clock,
It did say 6 o'clock.
but on literally the sign says last train departs at 4:30. So you may have to check. You may actually, if you're really interested in this, you may actually have to go to the actual destination to check to see what time they close. Because remember, Animal Kingdom, there are closures before the parks close because of the animals, because of the things that they need to do to make sure that everybody's kept safe.
Tough. Well,
Tough.
We're not done.
We're not. No.
Got plenty of places to be.
And you know, okay, hear me out. That would have been a 20-minute situation. So let's get a snack so that we can fill out the time.
Fair.
Yeah?
Fair.
Great. Great. And then Kilimanjaro. So I got the Impossible Empanadas, which has a flaky Latin dough filled with plant-based pico de gallo. Obviously, the meat in there is the Impossible meat. This is totally plant-based, vegan-friendly, approved by Breedlove. And Emma got the marinated chicken flatbread sandwich with chips.
Smells to die for, and the chips are so good.
The empanada is flaky. It is flaky. Has a nice crunch. It has a nice bite to it. There's not a lot of spice, but for Impossible meat, which Impossible, I actually really enjoy Impossible meat.
I do too.
It's really good. It's really nice flavor. Seasoned really well. But the way to have a great proper empanada is definitely the bread, the flakiness of the crust, and it's really, really, really nice. I definitely would recommend this. And for people who aren't plant-based, who aren't vegan, or vegetarian, or anything like that, definitely you wouldn't be able to tell. It's really, really solid.
Mine's really good. The pita bread or the flatbread is so light and fluffy. There's a really nice light addition of some lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers. It's just light, refreshing. The
Nice.
chicken's really well marinated.
Smells. Wow, I'm close to it. It smells amazing.
It smells, this is random because I know the spices are not the same, but it smells like the chicken shawarma thighs from Trader Joe's. That's super specific, but it smells the exact same. And they're really good. This is a nice lighter option. I feel like sometimes like cheeseburger pods or things like that for dinner can feel a little bit heavy.
Yeah.
This feels really nice and light and airy, which I like.
Love it. We were so enthralled by our food, we didn't even talk about where we are right now. We're in Africa, we're in Harambe. This is actually the Kusafiri coffee shop.
Yep.
Coffee shop and bakery. And speaking of bakery, the amazing cast member Sal, he brought over
Some pastries.
This
Really
is
out of nowhere.
yeah, this is a blueberry muffin.
And then this one is the pistachio almond croissant, which I have had this before and it's delicious.
I haven't.
It's really good.
Thank you, Sal. Thanks for making a fun, magical moment for
That's
us.
awesome.
Sal also brought over this really great, it's called the harissa sauce. He said if you really want to elevate the flavors with this, what do you think of it?
Really good.
Yeah, what is?
It's really flavorful. It's nice and creamy. It's just nice and flavorful. There's lots of spices in it.
Yeah.
It's a nice balance to the Impossible meat. And what I really like about it is this is still a plant-based option, even though it comes with the pork flatbread.
Yeah.
So definitely ask for some of the harissa sauce on the side. Even though it's, doesn't come with this, I would recommend it. And it's still plant-based.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you, Sal. Pistachio croissant. It's yummy. Wow. It's definitely a sweeter croissant. There's like a light. There's definitely like a light, almost like a sweet honey drizzle to it in a way, all wrapped in one big amazingness bakery treat. It really is good. Definitely heavier for a croissant just because it is so sweet, but still so far this coffee and bakery shop in Harambe is killing it.
This is actually a really nice blueberry muffin. It's light and flaky, but the top is like really nice and baked and golden and crispy. I bet in the mornings for breakfast, this would be really
Top
nice.
notch.
It's really top notch.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. I probably would have gotten a blueberry muffin. It's just a little bit more plain for me. I don't know why. I think that's plain in the mornings when we just had sausage, egg, and cheese for breakfast. But simple. So it was really good. If you like a blueberry muffin, this is kind of a nicer one.
Sal was totally right. The harissa sauce. I just tried it while you were describing your blueberry muffin.
So good.
It's so good. Now, because we got sidetracked with live entertainment, because hashtag live entertainment is important, we didn't get to try out our lunch rush experiment. And that's okay. That's just what happens. It is 5:14. It's currently a 45-minute wait. Typically, I don't, just with what I've seen from Kilimanjaro Safari in the past, the wait time can be unexpected. You never know how quickly these jeeps are going through the savannah, going through this actual safari, because it's all based on what the animal activity is happening. It doesn't, in general, pro tip, if it's an outdoor queue, which a lot of them specifically here at Animal Kingdom are, you can eat in line. And don't mind us, we've just been like hanging out in lines, chatting and eating.
Save time and money.
How does that save you money?
Don't ask.
Well, it's only been 15 minutes and we are about to load in to our Jeep, bus, truck, van.
And they have to rebuy that completely. Great Flamingo. So Great Flamingo is 15 to 20 hours per day. Alright, so the mountain lions were out their capabilities just because they are a built-in lawnmower. They can eat literally just about anything.
I love this ride. It was really nice today. The temperatures were really nice, so it was just
gorgeous.
nice and relaxing. There weren't a ton of animals out. It is towards the end of the day, so some of them were headed home, but the ones that were out were really active, which was pretty exciting.
And that is due because of one, the time, and the cooler weather. And
Yeah.
down to the cooler weather, they're bound to be a little more active.
Yeah, but it was great. Best view of the giraffes I think I've ever had. There were so many.
And the lions, the female lion was so
too.
close.
Yeah, great overall. 2 more things to do.
Okay, TriceraTop Spin, and I think we should end our night with, just to make sure, wake us up on the way home. You know what I mean? I think
Fear.
I think we should end if it's tough to be a bug. So we'll make our way to TriceraTop Spin. Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Great.
For one of our final rides of the night, we are headed over to TriceraTop Spin. This is their Dumbo-esque flying ride here in Animal Kingdom. This one is normally a pretty short wait. It's saying about 10 minutes right now. It was saying up to 30 earlier today. We don't really recommend waiting that. It will definitely drop unless it's just something you have to do right then and there. And you know what? Fair.
Look at the hair. The hair is full of secrets. Oh, hey.
No photos.
No photos, okay. I think is interesting. Listen, what I think is interesting is that not using Genie Plus makes me more tired.
I'm so sleepy. But I think a lot of it is, you know, once you stand in line and you're just standing for a while, and you're just standing for a while, and then you're just standing for a while, it just really gets to you.
It does. It really gets to you. So that's the thing.
Yeah. Find stuff to do in line. Play games. Read a book. Find a podcast. Do whatever you want. Within reason.
We got in line around 6:23. We were actually in line for 10 minutes. It was pretty accurate. Now we are headed, our final stop. It's Tough to Be a Bug. It's Tough to Be a Bug is a 3D show inspired by the animated feature It's a Bug's Life. Now, just because it's a 3D show does not mean there aren't any really cool effects. For example, there's a really cool hopper animatronic. And what they're doing is basically it's a cabaret. It's a cabaret produced by all the bugs, letting you know they're telling you, hey, it's really tough to be a bug, and this is why. Until Hopper, the antagonist, shows up. He's like, no, the reason it's tough to be a bug is because of you humans. You want to be honorary bugs. I'll show you what it's really like to be a bug. Tries to give us a taste of our own medicine. It's definitely scarier than you would anticipate. Loud noises, super dark. I'm talking pitch black effects, potential uncomfortable things hitting your back. I've definitely always walked out hearing a baby or two cry from this attraction. Maybe this is a hot take, but I really enjoy It's Tough to Be a Bug.
It's a fantastic show.
I think it's great.
I think it's fun. It's cute. There are surprising elements that maybe not everyone would love.
Yeah.
But I think it's fun.
Final attraction of our No Genie Plus day. Let's go. So technically, I feel like timing-wise, we did do it. We said timing-wise, we did everything we were supposed to do, other than Wildlife Express. Except we just substituted something for that would have taken the exact same amount of time. So technically, I still think it is possible, even on a crazy busy day, to not use Genie Plus here at Animal Kingdom and still do everything you want to do. Just make sure you check the times, because things definitely close a lot earlier here than they do before the park closes.
Yeah. My main takeaway is learn from our mistakes. If you feel really passionately about a certain ride, make sure you're double checking the app, and maybe even asking a cast member if it's something you're really, really passionate about. I will say that we ate on the go for a majority of the day, so that might be something that you have to do during spring break and summertime here if it's really crazy busy. But yeah, it's definitely possible. No question. We actually are dipping with a little bit of time to spare.
Yeah.
So it's definitely possible. Don't stress, and check the app in with cast members.
The goal is to enjoy your day. Remember, do everything, but enjoy your day. We're going with a good mindset.
If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go watch me try to do No Genie Plus at Hollywood Studios. Bye.